It's March, and that means March Madness. And we're not talking about basketball. You could have a bracket to help your favorite charity. Hello everybody, I'm Mark Thomas, and you found Uniquely Bristol. This is the show that looks at the small town values and hidden gems of Bristol, Connecticut. It's brought to you by the Bristol Development Authority, the BDA, and shown every month on Nutmeg Television. We're in the big, beautiful Bristol Boys and Girls Club, which is a safe haven for kids of all ages to live and play. Located on West Street in downtown Bristol, every afternoon hundreds of kids come to learn and play at the Bristol Boys and Girls Club. Marketing Director Sarah Lucian says the club has been a staple in Bristol for many generations. Sarah, it is a gorgeous building, built in 2014, but there's quite a history to the Bristol Boys and Girls Club, isn't it?
There is. You know, we opened this building in 2014, but our organization has been around for over 110 years. So back in 1907, community leaders thought it was really important for boys to have a place to go to play athletics, you know, learn leadership skills, make friends. So that's how the Boys and Girls Club all really got started. And then in 1990, they decided to let girls in. And in 2014 is when we opened this beautiful facility. And so not only do we have this main clubhouse, but we also serve kids in 8 school-based clubhouses in Bristol and 1 in Burlington. And then we also have Bristol Future Champions Gymnastics down the road. We oversee Imagination, which is at a museum early learning center.
We featured that a couple of months ago. It's a great place.
Yes, fantastic. And then our last clubhouse, which is really special to me, is located in public housing. It's our Cambridge Park Clubhouse.
So there's a lot of different ages now. Imagination is kind of for the younger kids. What are the age groups of kids here, and what kind of activities are here?
Yeah, so we actually, our youngest member is 6 months old, and our oldest member is actually 92. So we're pretty unique, and that's because over at Imagination we have a preschool infant toddler program, and the 92-year-old member is part of our Older Members Association, which is a group of guys who have been, who grew up in the club and now they give back selflessly. But the majority of our members are ages 6 to 18.
Let's talk about the really important stuff. I mean, we're in March. A lot of people are talking about brackets. When we're talking about the Bristol Boys and Girls Club, brackets and the battle of the brackets means something kind of completely different. You did great last year. Why don't you give us an overview about what that is and what's coming up?
Yeah, so brackets were good. We were in last year and we applied and we got in this year too, and we're really excited because so what it is, it's similar to the NCAA college basketball tournament, and so how it works is our club is going to be paired up against local nonprofits in a donation competition. And we advance, you know, over the weeks, and at the end of the tournament, if we make it to the championship round, we have the chance to win $10,000.
Okay, so this is the main area, and there's a lot of activities we've talked about in here, but there's a lot of other things going on in the club. Why don't you go over some of those?
All of our programs are driven by our mission, right, which is really to inspire and enable all young people, especially the ones that need us the most, to realize their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens, right? And all of our programs are really measured by our 3 priority outcomes, which are academic success, healthy lifestyles, and good character and citizenship.
One of the hot attractions of the club is where kids can learn and actually program robots. DeAndre Esposito loves watching kids awaken to this technology. DeAndre, this has got to be one of the coolest rooms in the building. Now, you just got a STEM certification from Endicott College. Tell us how that applies to this, and then tell us all the cool stuff that's going on in here.
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to go to Endicott. It was about a 6-month course. It specialized in project-based learning, really for teachers that want to put more STEM usage in their classrooms. You could be in pretty much any subject area. We had English teachers, we had science teachers, social studies, just to bring STEM more inside the classroom. Project-based learning, robotics, CAD, anything science-backed that we kind of covered, and we're able to bring it here and do new programs with the kids.
We're surrounded by computers. We've got some little robots and everything. So how is this room used by the kids that come in here?
Yeah. So for each quarter, we split our year up into 4 quarters: summer, fall, spring, and winter. And we're able to run 3 different programs throughout the year. Right now, we do a Scratch program. We do a full year robotics unit. We do VEX, and we also do Lego. And then we do an engineering program. We did a CAD program, which we used our 3D printer, and the children used the computers to create 3D models. So we're pretty broad. We try to touch every aspect of STEM.
It's got to be cool for you that when you see a youngster you see the light bulbs go off. I'm sure you've had that happen a couple of times.
Yeah, we've had a couple instances where kids come in and they're not exposed to anything STEM. And that's really at the end goal of what we want to do. We want to expose kids to new career paths, want to expose kids to new interests. And we've had kids who they've come in and they've never been exposed to it. They're exposed and now they go to Bristol Tech or they're looking into a manufacturing career. And really that's what we're here for and that's what we're trying to accomplish. So it's a great feeling.
President and CEO Michael Suchapar says recognition is also critical to these kids.
Well, to put it into perspective for you, there are about 4,500,000 kids in Boys and Girls Clubs throughout the country. There are about 4,000 clubs. So the people that get chosen as Youth of the Year really represent the absolute cream of the crop. Our 4 kids this year that are all vying for it are outstanding human beings. They represent kindness of heart, intelligence in mind, strength in body. They're what we strive to achieve for all kids. They have achieved it. They're our outstanding role models, and I'm proud of each and every one of them. They're gifted, beautiful human beings.
One of my favorite memories of coming to the Boys and Girls Club was actually the first time I was introduced to the Boys and Girls Club. Because everyone was so open and friendly, I can feel comfortable with being myself. And I used to also be shy, and that also changed when I headed here.
Well, I'm attending a technical school, so the career I'm pursuing is HVAC, so hopefully I plan to go to school for business management and open up my own HVAC company soon.
I've learned to be really appreciative of the things I have, the people I have around me, and just everything in general. And the impact that it's had on me is that I'm very more appreciative of everything.
The range of personalities that attend the club really helped strengthen my personality. I was a shy kid coming into the club, and it really helped me bring myself out, and it helped me really achieve my goals.